Belleza plena que engalanas día con día, siempre luchando en cada etapa de la vida y vencedora al demostrar que eres capaz. Mujer, que siempre sufres la alegría de dar vida, que te desangras por la unión de la familia, que nunca pides nada a cambio y siempre das. Como fiera, más si te tocan con amor te vuelves flor, flor delicada que enamora el corazón. Mujer, la niña, madre, compañera, amante, amiga.
Hola amigos, ¿cómo les va? No cabe duda que los humanos buscan la felicidad, pero una pregunta solamente: ¿a qué cuesta? Right?
¿A qué precio,
¿A qué,
mami?
okay.
¿Qué cuesta? ¿A qué cuesta? ¿Cuánto cuesta? No, I was already laughing halfway through. ¿A qué cuesta? El envidioso no quiere.
Welcome everybody to episode. This is gonna be episode
69.
Episode 43.
We didn't mention it last episode, but we've actually made already 1 year.
Wow,
One whole year
aplausos
in
por
production.
favor. Thank you. We've been producing this bullshit for 1 whole year.
But let me give everybody a quick background of this.
Yes.
Right? So that
Can you
way-
break it down for the people?
So that way, no, Craig, you motherfucker. You better not get me to break dance again. So for everyone joining us who are new to Los Brownies podcast, first of all, let me
Hi.
introduce myself, you
That's
guys.
right. I'm your majesty. I'm your mother's lover.
My name is Cheeto,
My name is Joanna.
And I'm Jessie.
and we are
Los Brownies.
Thank you to everybody. I just want to honestly start off. I don't even care, you guys. It's gonna be cheesy, you guys.
Oh, ponte a llorar.
I really want to start out by saying thank you to everybody who listens.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have to be one of those motherfuckers también. It's really worth it because when we see like everybody's feedback y todo eso,
Yeah.
right?
It's super fun.
But yeah, anyways, what I was gonna say is, yeah, we just made like a year.
Yeah.
But do you guys remember the very first episode that we recorded?
Yes. How can I not remember, dude?
What do you guys remember of it?
Oh, all I remember is that like we look like melting hippos, all of us. We look like we were falling apart.
Are you talking about the first episode we tried recording or the first episode we actually aired?
Oh, that's
I remember the first one. I remember like we walked out.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
You don't?
No, I was probably high on drugs that day. Yeah.
So we were having like this like whole fucking discussion with Craig, and we were just like this was during the
Craig
first
has been with us since day one.
since day one, yeah.
He still can't get it together.
No, this is we were like clashing heads with Craig.
Yeah.
Craig had like a certain vision,
Yeah.
and we kind of had our own vision, I guess, in a way, and we weren't meeting each other in the middle. So if you guys go back to episode 1, that technically
There's no video of that.
No, there is video of that. It's just not public.
And they'll keep it that way. We'll keep it that
It's just clips.
Yeah,
There's
we
just-
have clips on social media, but
Yeah.
the first like episode 1. Well, first off, let me finish that fucking sentence.
Yeah.
Episode 1, that's public,
Mm-hmm.
technically is episode 2.
Yeah.
Because we did film a first episode, but that's when we were clashing heads with fucking Craig, and we were just kind of having like creative issues or whatever. Como que mamón, huh? Over here
I
with
mean,
fucking,
you've been my mom since day one, boy.
with 3 like fucking subscribers at the time. You and me. Over here creative issues.
I was not yet subscribed.
I know, right? And so technically episode 1 public is episode 2. Because the first episode, it was pretty bad.
it was pretty
It was
awful.
so bad that we literally walked away.
Yeah, we're like, we
I
have
don't think
to.
we even got past the introductions. I think that's
it was
like
also
where
like
we
I remember
stopped.
we were talking about how awkward it was, and that's why
Yeah.
in that first video, we started making a joke about. I don't know, for some reason when things get awkward for me, I like to point out the awkwardness, and then so we're all established
Break
of
the ice.
So we're all established of the awkwardness, and then we move past it. And I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
the first awkward part was just talking to a camera. Like that was so weird.
Right.
That's why in that first episode, if you go all the way back, we make fun of the camera being like a porno camera. I remember. I will never forget that. And it kind of break the ice a little bit, and then eventually we've had to get used to.
Your mom. Exactly.
tuya.
We had to get used to your mom.
Damn, was that a roast?
First, thank you for sticking through that fucking introduction because it took us a long time to decide on the graphics and how we wanted Craig to do that shit. So thank you for sticking through that shit. That's not our official intro, by the way, for copyrighted reasons. That is
Should
not
be,
the
though.
official. It should be, but it's not. Show your mom this and then get her into the podcast. Tell her to subscribe and like.
Sí.
But anyways, today's topic we're gonna talk about la mendiga visita.
Why is it mendiga
La
though?
mendiga
Do you know the story
visita.
behind La Mendiga Visita?
I do.
Yeah, she does.
But we say it as a joke because we have an aunt. What was the story?
So
I don't remember.
basically, we just kind of have this like very long story behind why we call la visita, even if it's good visita.
Yeah.
La mendiga visita, which technically, if you get it, it's because it's fucking rude to call your visita mendiga visita.
Right.
It's like you're basically telling them in their face, "I don't want you here, mendiga visita," right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, we have this like family member who had visita over, they had visita over, and they had a little kid with them.
Yeah.
And the whatever, like, so I guess this aunt told her little kid, when the visita comes, you better not get on your goofy shit and like get all
No te
acelerado.
hueles,
Yeah,
no te hueles.
exactly.
Yeah,
No seas
yeah.
pinche malcriado cuando
Sí,
llegue la...
cámala tus huevos, cabrón.
Yeah, cuando llegue la visita. Because la visita also has a kid their age.
Yeah.
Pues llegó la visita, and guess what this fucking kid did?
Se voló.
Se voló.
Pinche chamaco. I don't recommend kids.
And
Yeah.
so, our aunt, la mamá del pinche mocoso, se molestó, right? Y lo regañó. And she's like, Juan Pablo, ven pa' acá. Uy, vas a ver cuando se vaya la mendiga visita.
In front of La
En la
Mendiga.
visita like this. Literally like that, yeah. So,
Yeah.
today we're going to talk about la mendiga
La
visita.
Mendiga Visita.
Whether
Yeah.
it's good visita or bad visita.
Yeah. But before we get into that, I want to blue ball the audience a
Oh,
little
okay.
bit.
Goddamn,
Oh,
bitch.
feeling feisty. I'm feeling in the teasing mood. In the torture mood, as they say. I was watching a video about. Have you guys seen the video about this one guy that's a couponer?
No. I mean,
Which
I
one?
know, like TLC used to have their...
So there was this fucking one motherfucker. I don't know if you can find the video, but he bought groceries, and out of all the groceries he fucking had, le salieron almost $1,200 of groceries. And this motherfucker pulls out coupons, like a stack of coupons like this, and they just go for it. Beep, 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 beep. And you see that shit go down and down. His final bill was $5.
You
I
know,
remember-
extreme couponers are the reason why they don't let you use more than one coupon now.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, so that's not a thing anymore?
I didn't even
No,
know
it's not a
that.
thing anymore. It's because of like people that went horny like that.
Oh, shit.
That literally got like everything for free. They just completely
That's
got rid of
fucked
that.
up.
I know.
That's
they ruined
dumb.
it
Yeah,
for the rest
no.
of us.
No, I don't think they ruined it. I think the people who made the rules are dumb, and they were like, well, it's kind of like, do you guys remember hearing about that whole airline year membership type of thing, or like lifetime membership?
I think.
So
I think there's a particular
basically-
airline that still has it.
There's only one person, I think, in the world that still has it. I think. Don't fucking...
Wait, what is that?
So basically, airline, or one airline in particular, maybe it was United. Let's just say it was United. They pretty much offered like a lifetime membership if you buy it for a certain amount of money. This one guy, I think the very first guy that bought it, he's still the only one that has it because of the terms and conditions. The thing is that the airlines didn't think that this guy or anyone would have found a loophole towards like the terms and condition. And the loophole was that basically he was giving people free rides with his... It's like your car wash thing.
Yeah.
Right? It's like you have the membership shit, and so I can go with your
Yeah.
membership, you can go with her membership, and that was the loophole. So everyone was riding basically for free because of that, and so he still, I think he still has that fucking membership shit.
Sick.
Anyways, though, it's the fucking people's fault. See, that's what I don't like, man. Big corporate motherfuckers, they give us what, okay, they feed into the consumers and like, these motherfuckers, we're gonna really bust their ass. It's not us. You fools right there too. They're gonna bust us and they're gonna be like,
I'm busted.
I didn't say bust a nut. Well,
And then-
I'm sorry. I apologize. This is a family show.
no, and then they do, and then once we find some sort of benefit, then they're like, wait a minute, never fucking mind.
Yeah.
You know, like these motherfuckers.
You guys are thriving more than us. For me, impossible. Impossible.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
That fucking whack.
Well, also another thing. So I saw this post. I took a screenshot of it.
Okay.
And I would love to get your guys' opinion on this. I think this is very, very interesting.
Okay.
So this one guy was saying, why do women dislike short men?
Oh my god.
Well, this girl put an answer, and I think it could not have been any more perfect.
Okay.
She said, well, men are the ones who started. Men masculinize women who are over 5'6". So now women go for taller men to feel more feminine. But now they blame the internet and salty women, LOL. What do you guys think about that?
That makes sense.
See, everything wrong in society is caused by a man.
Work. Oh my God, say that again.
Everything wrong in society was caused by a man.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Facts alert. Woo. Say it again.
Everything wrong in society was caused
Dance,
by a man.
monkey, dance.
No, imagine for real. I'm like, I had a plug in my ear. I'm like, for real, I can't hear you.
Now let me speak to all my male audiences out there también.
And don't get it wrong, we love men.
This has nothing to do with being open. This has nothing to do with politics, left, right. It has nothing to do
Up,
with
down,
that.
yeah.
It really is just a history thing. If you're one of those guys, because trust me, I was a guy who was like, when I would hear girls say men are shit, men are trash, immediately
You were triggered.
like, I was triggered, and I'd be like, I mean, I wasn't like triggered, but immediately I was one of those guys where I was like, well,
Not all
not
men.
me. I'm not like that. Whatever, right? Pero the fact is, it really was something that men set up in society.
Yeah.
Up until like 70 something, women were barely able to vote. You really think before that they were able to decide what are considered the like social norms for like attractiveness? Nah,
Yeah.
dude, you swear it's still these men making
Yeah.
the rules up. And so right now the short men are my short kings.
The short kings. Look,
Who
I have no
are-
problem with short men.
who are struggling because of that, the consequences of other men in the past. We are
And even in
we
the
are
present.
living it. We are living it now.
And even in the
What's
present,
considered short to you? What's a short man?
like 5'2".
I would say
Okay.
like
At what point?
my size.
Let me start backwards then. At what
Okay.
point? At what size is a man no longer short to you?
For me, like, I was
Impossible.
gonna laugh at me.
What?
I always laugh because I was gonna say like 5'5", but I'm only 5. Anyway, I'm only 5 feet tall, mi gente. So someone that's 5'5" is pretty tall to me.
You got that
Yeah.
that snooky size.
I got that snooky size, yeah,
What about you? What
in
to
a
you-
torta size.
Yeah. What to you is an age? What the fuck? What to you is a height where it's no longer, you don't consider short anymore. Like if someone tells you I'm this tall, you wouldn't refer to them as a
As
short
tall.
person.
Oh, okay.
I would say like 5'7" and above.
Okay.
Is that
The
still
average
short?
height- I think the average height for a man in the States is like 5'7".
Yeah.
The average height. So
And see,
anything.
that's tall for me. For me, that's super tall.
Yeah. Because I'm 5'4".
Yeah,
Mhm.
And like I just don't really see that as.
Yeah.
I feel tall.
I know.
yeah.
You do. You are tall. What do you mean?
I'm 5'4".
I know you're 5'4". I know.
We're 2
You're-
inches apart.
You are really 2 inches apart. I'm 5'2", in case anyone was curious.
Gio wears like one of those. Have you seen those videos where guys have their Nikes, but inside they have
Yeah.
high heels?
Yeah.
And then just put
Yes.
the pants down.
Yeah. If you want to know my actual size,
Yeah. Can we get the light poles again?
No. If you want to know my actual size, get your phone now and Google comic book size Wolverine.
And that's it.
Whatever height sale right there, that is my height. That's my accurate height.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
No, there's so I have two friends, and I'm gonna call them out. 'Cause I remember we were like having like a girls' night, and we were just like, we were in San Diego, right? And
Oh
we
my
were
God,
just-
that's what I was gonna bring up.
You're gonna bring
Oh,
that
Yeah,
up?
yeah,
No,
yeah, I was. I swear I was.
And yeah, so we were just like talking right before we were going out, and both of them said the same thing, because one of them was talking to a guy. He's just like, "Oh, he's perfect. He's this, all this, right? Checks all my boxes."
Yeah, yeah.
And then she was like, "But he's short," and I was like, "Oh, like what's wrong with that?"
Yeah.
And even my other friend was like, "Oh, yeah." And then they were just like saying how
Like, they
they
were
don't
for reals?
think, yeah, they were for reals, and how they were saying how they don't see short guys as like real men. Not that they didn't say those exact words, but it was kind of along the lines of like, yeah, yeah, that it's like, oh, if you're short, you're not considered like a real man.
Oh, I'm not considered a man.
Like squeeze me,
But what was short to them?
dude. I'm
'Cause
over
to me,
my
5'2" is short.
my 5'2" ass is gasping right now for some air.
You're not the same height. Yeah.
Okay. Continue. Some of this is new information for me too.
That's
That-
insane. Like, that's crazy.
And I was so shocked because I, as a woman, have never heard that in my life.
Yeah.
About like other short guys. I mean, I have no problem with short guys.
Yeah, of course. You
obviously.
have a king right here.
You know. Actually, say that again.
As in, of course, not a problem with short guys because you have a short king right here.
You didn't say short.
Yes, I did. Roll back the tape.
No, that to me is so fucking crazy to hear.
Yeah.
It's so crazy to hear because I don't want to make this a politic thing because I feel like it can easily turn to that.
Yeah.
Say it. Come
Because-
out, dude. Come
'Cause
out.
I'm okay. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
No, did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That thing completely shook.
Like if it,
Yeah.
it like it looked like
It-
someone like flopped
Yeah. Was it the dog?
it. Oh yeah, it was the 5'4" dog that did that. Yes.
Is it haunted?
Women who think like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I was going with this.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God I caught. Oh
Ooh,
my
damn.
God. I was,
You guys
getting,
didn't
I was
see,
getting nervous. I was like, where the halfway saying that? I was like, motherfucker, where are you going with this?
You were like Michael Scott that he just talks and figures it out.
Yeah,
Along the
exactly.
way.
And so mindsets, ideas, opinions like that.
Mhm.
like her friends.
Yeah. Where it
Mhm.
has, where I mean, I'm not just saying this because I'm 5'2". I'm not trying to defend
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm more saying because it's like, dude, like, I feel like you should be a little bit more open to it. Like, are you serious? Like, dude, like,
That's why, like, Republican women.
I told you it can get political, you see?
No,
That's
no,
why I was like, I didn't want to get
Well, I'll
political.
say it. I have no problem with Republican people. Everybody have their own choice, but it's interesting to me how Republican women have such
Misogyny.
how
Hu-
it's crazy
huge.
to me that Republican women have misogynistic thoughts. Yeah, it's like I don't get it. Like, that's so crazy to me. I wanted to play a game with you guys if that's okay.
Mhm.
It's called Finish the Commercial Line.
Okay.
Commercial.
Like TV commercial line.
Okay.
So let's see. I have a
Wait.
few for you guys.
Like, finish the line? You're
Yeah.
going to say a word, like,
Like the jingle.
okay.
The commercial jingle.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
first one. Let's see if you guys
we
know.
just shout out?
Yeah, just shout it out.
Okay.
So here's the first one.
Okay.
I have a structure settlement.
And I need cash now.
Yes, thank you. Okay. Another one. What would you do?
For a Klondike bar.
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
Look. First of all, look. Look at my size right now.
You really don't think he
I'm
eats
a big
Klondike?
hunchback whale. You really think I don't have time to watch TV and know and memorize all these jingles? Come on, give
God.
me with the next one.
I
Damn,
will-
Cheetos.
1-800-580-2300.
Empire.
Today.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys got it. So it's HOTWIRE.
Hotwire.com.
Hey, you guys got this.
Oh man, this is
good.
getting a little sad. Keep going.
All right.
Keep going.
Red Robin.
Yum.
That's right. Every kiss begins with
K.
K. Get connected for free.
With
Education connection.
Hey,
did it.
you really broke it down there. You really broke it down. Okay, got the
Oh.
last one. Got the last one. Silly rabbit.
Chicks are for kids.
Hey, público, por favor, aplausos a our audience.
Oh,
Oh.
chill out. It's just commercial. It's just fucking jingles, you guys.
Damn.
Did someone yell if we needed milk? That was fucking weird.
I thought I heard someone. Damn, that lady's been following us.
No,
A
for real.
lot.
I know. Someone else said that we should leave too. That was. Okay. Where are these people coming from, dude? You know, every time we say
fucking fight.
no, every time we say Craig aplausos, and we hear people actually aplausos, we're just like, where the fuck are these people coming?
Yeah.
Where is
There's-
Craig finding these fucking
Greg,
people?
like, we're by ourselves here, dude.
Hey, well, you know what they say, right?
Craig makes it work.
That's exactly what they say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that funny? I saw those jingles and I'm like, oh my God, it like opened a whole new memory
A
for
whole
me.
new hole.
A whole new hole, dude. I'm ready for the hole to be
Yeah,
holed.
it gaped open my
A new
memory.
hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get down to the nitty gritty.
All right, let's get into it, bitch.
I want to talk about
We
La
went down about-
Visita.
La
La mendiga visita.
Pinche visita, dude.
Listen,
A ver.
cuando se trata de la visita, nada más se vale dos pensamientos. Una es, no quiero que venga. Y dos es, ¿a qué hora se van?
No.
Fair.
Cuando se trata de la mendiga visita, that's the only two valid opinions or thoughts that you should have.
That's fair. That's fair.
Let me tell you guys what I think about la visita.
A ver,
Tell us.
It really, look, hay visita buena, pero that's
Yeah.
not, you know us already, you guys. We're not going to talk about the good. We're going to talk about the bad. I don't want to talk about the good.
Bad boys.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the good visita. I don't want to talk about the fun visita. I want to talk about la mendiga visita. That's who we're talking about. Now, look, cuando llega la mendiga visita, first of all, I was an adult living with my parents.
Uh-huh.
What I absolutely hated, I hated this with a passion, was I would go to school or work, come home tired, and then I see a fucking car in the driveway, and I'm like, who the fuck is here? And I get down, and then my mom greets me en la puerta. Mijo, ven a saludar a tu tía Clemenza, que tiene 7 años que no viene. Salúdala, mijo. Tómate una foto con ella. You know? And then, me da este compromiso, which is actually, it's funny because she's probably listening to yeah, the problem with that is that me daba un pinche...
Don't be scared.
I know.
Say it. Ay, oh.
Me daba un pinche compromiso, dude. Un compromisazo, dude, where I'm like, bro, I'm trying to take a fat dookie. I'm trying to eat.
That's right. I got
And
gas.
then go to fucking sleep, you know? Pero nah, dude, you know, amigo, vete por el pan, ya no hay café. You know? It's because cuando
Why is it always on the verge of tears?
it's because, you know, siempre anda estresada my mom, dude.
Yeah.
You know? Anda estresada. She's in the verge of, like, collapsing, you know?
That's right,
Every
that's
mom
right.
is, you know? So I just don't like coming home, and I want to do my own thing, but I'm expected to take care of and please other people,
Yeah.
you know? And so I'll say it again, because the live polls are saying, hey, can Chito talk like his mom again? You know? And then, you know, I'd be like, oh, man, nada más quiero comer. Mijo, vete por las tortillas, porque ya no hay.
Tu tía Clemencia.
Tu tía Bermudia.
Bermudia. Tu tía Bermudia y tu tía Clemencia. Tienen hambre, mijo.
I have like 2 different mothers or something, dude. Like, remember? Antes, como hablaba, dude, my mom.
Mijo.
Mijo.
It's because that's when she's chill.
Es cuando no tiene visita.
Exactly.
Estresada.
Cuando-
And that's so funny cuando te llega la visita como si nada, dude.
Oh, visita inesperada. The
Oh my
worst.
God, dude, todavía tienes
The
el calzón
worst.
bien metido, dude. Acabas de levantarte, dude.
No te has
pinche saliva.
bañado.
No, can I tell you guys a story?
No.
All right, perfect. Move on. No. Okay, so we were just talking about this family member. The family members we were just talking about in this story
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
that my mom said not to tell anybody. right?
Oh,
Anyways,
yeah.
that group of family. Sorry, guys, you want that story? It's the Patreon.
Sorry, I
Go ahead.
know.
It's
There's
juicy.
certain things we just can't say. I apologize.
It's worth paying the $69.69.
That's right.
Go to our
69
Patreons,
cents.
you guys. We haven't had these in a while, but guys, go ahead and take a break right now. Go ahead and click and like and share.
And don't forget to wipe your ass. That's a good tip right there.
No, anyways, that family, when we used to live in the apartments, we used to live we used to be deep in the hood, like
Yeah.
straight up.
Now we're like
And
mid hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like, anyways, we were like deep in the hood, like McFadden, Edinger. Sorry, no.
Bristol.
McFadden, Bristol hood, right in there, right in
Damn.
the, right in the gooch of the
That's
hood.
right.
Uh-huh.
That's right in the camel toe of.
Yeah, and one time I remember I must have been like 9 years old or something. This was the weirdest thing. I don't know if this is a Mexican thing. You know what I mean. I've always been a little fat fucking turd.
Yes.
And so
A burnt chicken nugget.
yeah, exactly.
Aw.
And I was always very insecure growing up of my size. I was very aware that I was a fucking big trash
Yeah, welcome
pile
to
of shit.
womanhood. Yeah.
You know?
Damn.
God damn. Yeah.
I'm trying to be generous too.
It's so great how much you don't love themselves.
And so salí yo de bañarme y yo tengo antes, you know how me ponían la toalla yo hasta acá arriba.
Yeah, dude.
See, that's the thing, because I grew up
You
with
grew
my
up
with
with
my
girls,
mom and my
yeah.
sisters.
And then he used to put the towel.
I used to think that's what everyone does, because I used to see them get out of the shower y se ponían las toallas hasta acá, so I would cover my chichis también, and then my hair con la otra toalla,
No,
right?
es que si le quitan la cara, si parece chichis de mujer.
Dude, y voy saliendo yo del shower
Uh-huh.
y voy al pasillo yendo como para la cocina. You know me, después de bañarme, yo
A
iba
los snacks.
to the
yo iba
kitchen.
directamente al gansito que tenía yo en el congelador.
Congelador.
Salí de bañarme, dude. Yo voy para mi gansito, voy para la cocina. I turn to the living room.
Uh-huh.
Y ahí está sentado that whole family that family we were just talking about.
Yeah.
All of them. There's like 5 or 6 of them.
There's 12 of them.
All of them sitting down in the living room, looking at me, extremely vulnerable.
With the towel and all the way to here and in the
And
head.
my mom in the room, ni cuenta, dude, que they came to visit.
The
Oh.
fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, so they were just alone?
They were in the
Unsupervised?
living room. Dude, I swear to
Oh
you.
my god.
Isn't that strange?
Isn't that when our couch disappeared? No.
Now, I need to know if this is a Mexican thing.
weird. They
Is that a
just walked
Mexican
in.
thing?
No.
Oh.
That's weird regardless of culture.
Mm.
That's
That just means they went into your home.
But I see. There's criminal charges.
That's burglary.
Trespassing private property.
Burglary. The Hamburglar.
Stupid.
No, pero did you ever have family que llegaba like a visitar without
I mean,
asking?
unexpectedly, yeah, but never like they would walk in.
I remember cuando vivíamos en Mexico, people would be like, they would knock, remember? Like, tocan. And they're like,
Quiero.
no, they would be like, soy yo.
Yeah.
Soy yo. And they
No,
would like knock.
Here, reenact it. You knock.
Okay. And like people in Mexico would go in and they would knock.
¿Quién?
Soy yo.
Fucking
¿Quién es yo?
Fuck yeah, dude.
And then they would, if the door was open, and they would slightly open it and maybe like peek in, right? But they'd be like, "Oh, María Félix, aquí está, soy yo." And then you're making noises, so I sale María Félix, you know? And she'd be like, "Oh, pásale." And then that's it, right? But that's as much as I can remember invading your invading your space. Your
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Or unless you were like, oh, María Félix, ahorita te llego en tu casa, llego en 30 minutes. And then pasa 30 minutes and you come out, y ahí está Clemencia. Because Clemencia already told you que she was coming in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But besides that, just sitting there and be like, oh my God, they were sitting there like Candy Muse in the club. Have you seen that?
No.
You never seen that me? She's just sitting there in the VIP by herself.
Oh.
I think that's when I got out of the shower. I think all like 12 of them were sitting in the living room like that. Like they
I'd
look
be like,
Why?
they look like wax figures, and I was like,
and be like, the fuck?
yeah. And I was like 9 years old, dude. That's so weird. But anyway,
Yeah.
sorry,
I wonder,
didn't-
like, if you
Tipo-
wouldn't have gone to go get your gansito, I wonder if they would have said anything at
I
all.
know that's weird. Damn.
I was gonna say, but like, did you end up getting your gancito or
No.
the shock?
No,
took you
dude.
back?
I think around that age, I was so little. I think at that moment, it was so embarrassing for me. I was so vulnerable. I think that's when my brain consciously woke up. I think that was when I started forming my first memories that I can remember. We grew up with family bien sentida. Our family sentida, dude.
Call them out.
Dude, no, for real. If you they don't watch this. They don't watch this.
Es
shit.
clemencia.
Mira.
No,
tú.
I don't know.
No, mira. Dolorina, si tú estás viendo, let me forget about that shit. I want to mention something else. Antes que se me olvide, fuck, because I'm already forgetting it. I remember que we had a certain group of family ask my dad for a certain amount of money.
And it's a big amount.
So he can, well, you just ruined my whole story. Like,
Was it a big amount?
Era para like cooperacha for a quinceañera. The thing is, la cooperacha was more than half of the whole cost
For
of
a
the quinceañera.
party?
For a party, that's the stupidest thing ever.
And my
Sorry.
dad, don't get me wrong. My dad is bien espléndido. I know last episode I called him out for sending money to, family in Mexico, which again, that's
Nothing
not
wrong.
a problem. The problem is that over and over again, se lo chingan. And my dad has this saying that really pisses me off. I was just thinking about it when I was working today.
Call them out.
Where if they fuck him over and they like steal money or something, I was telling him, dude, why, dude, why, And I've told him, like, why do you keep doing that? Like, you keep going back and it's happening again. I'm like, why don't you just stop? And he said, well, I rather a family member steal money from me than a stranger.
Wrong.
And I was like, sir.
I'd rather not have any money stolen.
Period.
dude,
Okay, I don't
like,
care if it's Jesus himself stealing money from me. Ain't nobody stealing.
And so,
Nobody.
But anyways, my dad is bien espléndido. Without thinking twice, he will try to do as much as he can to help out.
Yeah.
But this time, I think he did the right thing. And he told them, no, I can't help you out because that's an absurd amount of money. Now, if you need help con like la mona, para ser padrino.
Right. Or los zapatos. What does the quinceañera have? Like los zapatos.
Whatever, la Biblia, el rosario, lo que sea, right? He's like, now that I can, pitch in and let me know. Y puedo ser padrino or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like the party never happened. And I don't know if they were really counting on my dad. And this is like a third cousin. It's not like a primo hermano. No.
Yeah.
Like this is a third cousin. Right. So, sorry. That was a little off topic.
No. But it kind of goes with like
La mendiga visita.
Se
La
siente,
mendiga
dude, se
visita,
siente.
dude.
I know that's one thing cuando la visita viene unexpected, but I think another thing is cuando you have visita coming. So it's almost even more stressful because you're dreading it for like 2 months. Like todavía ni llega la visita and you're already thinking cuándo se van. You know
What did I say? The only two possible options to think about is cuándo se van y no quiero que vengan. Well, that's all, folks. That's all we got for you today.
I thought you were gonna say
Say something too.
I
So
thought
then,
you guys were gonna say
how
something.
do you get rid of the visita?
Ugh. I know,
When you have them
it,
here.
like, what do, you guys?
No,
Oh my
Joanna's
God.
like, when you have la mendiga visita here,
Here.
how do you get rid of la mendiga visita that's here?
How do
No.
I get rid of that visita right there? Oh!
Dude, that sounded like it
Ow, that did
hurt.
It didn't just sound like it hurt.
It did hurt.
I
It
hope
hurt.
it did. I hope it did.
Estúpida. O la cuando ya viene la visita y te dice tu mamá, ¿ofréceles algo a la visita? And you're like,
así no habla mi mamá.
oh, no. Cuando viene la visita, espérame, cuando viene la visita y dice tu mamá, mijo, ofrécele algo a la visita. Y abres la puerta. ¿Se quieren ir?
I just got it. Pero es que así no habla my mom cuando hay visita.
Perdón, ¿cómo habla mi
Because
mamá?
cuando hay visita está
estresada.
está estresada. Yeah. So cuando hay visita, right, dice, mija, ofréceles algo de tomar. Ay, hay una coquita, mija. Dales una coquita, mija.
Es la última.
That's why llora, yeah. No, think about it though.
Coca. papá.
Recuérdame. No. You know, I want to say que even Mexican parents, they don't want the visita there tampoco. Pero it's so embedded in the community.
To be hospitable.
Yes. Hey, Craig.
He whispered out here to me.
No,
yeah.
he was on the sound effect. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Hey, Craig, you've been on it today, man. First with that intro. My guy, you're earning that paycheck real good.
That's right. Those 6 figures, man. You're really earning them right now.
I said you're earning it. I'm not going to give it to you.
Yeah.
But you're definitely earning it.
Yeah. Well, you know,
That
next
goes-
year's paycheck is on rain check. That's right. We'll see about that.
Yeah, that's so true. Hospitality. And I think eso es lo que me pesa más, dude. Me dijo, ponte a limpiar, ya viene la visita. You know?
Yeah.
Te ponen a limpiar.
Dude, te ponen a limpiar en la esquina del basement abajo que nadie va a ver. And she's like, oh,
Exactly.
ponte a limpiar, mijo.
That's a universal thing, you know?
Yeah.
Pero look, si viene visita, like you guys, ya están aquí. Agarren lo que quiera. I don't have to be getting up and wiping your ass también.
Yeah. I think that's the thing. Sometimes, like, I feel like, and you know, older Latinos don't come for me. Pero yo siento que a lot of older Latinos and even natives of Latin America and Mexico, we have like this pressure to be super hospitable para que no vayan y hable mal de uno.
That baby girl.
Did I just do something?
You broke the fourth wall.
I think that's what it is when you have the pressure of being beyond hospitable para que no vayan y hable mal de ti las tías. And I think us younger generation, again, I'm just generalizing, okay? I'm just generalizing. I think us younger generation, obviously, si viene visita, we're not going to treat them bad. Tampoco no somos animales.
If anything, si viene visita,
we're
honestly,
very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Well, not just that, but I think we are very hospitable. I'm going to be super hypocritical with this because I don't like the hospitality. I don't like to be over your ass about hospitality. Yet, I know for a fact I still do it.
No, for sure. And of course, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, we will be hospitable, but we're not going above and beyond. Fuck you. No, I'm kidding. No, like we're gonna be ourselves. We don't have that pressure of like necesito ser bien porque va y le va a decir a la tía, a la sobrina. Like we don't care if people talk shit about us. We're gonna just be who we are. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna be hospitable. We're gonna have fun. Si vienes at our house, anybody, you're invited to our house. Si vienen to our house, we're going to have a good time. We'll grab food. We'll talk. And that's our way of being hospitable. What do you like? ¿Quieres una coca? Chingate una coca, una cerveza, una agüita. ¿Qué quieres? Esto, lo otro. Watch TV. Ahí está el baño. The bathrooms are yours. There's poopery, you know? Like all this stuff.
God damn. Hey,
there's baby
Craig,
wipes.
slow that fucking teleprompter down.
Because whenever well, this is another thing to talk about. Like, we're very hospitable and want to make people feel comfortable. But I feel like, personally, for me, I don't get overly stressed and anxious because I'm nothing to prove to them. Yeah. Like, I'm going to be me and we're going to treat you good. Si no te gusta, you don't have to come back.
I think that we have very different styles of hospitality, you and I. I think, like you said, yours is very like, I have nothing to prove to you. And me, it's very like, please love me. Please validate.
That's for me. But I'm going to show you.
Please validate to me that this took enough for you to love me. Yeah.
But this is what I think. Si viene visitarte, it's because they already like you. They want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
You know?
I think for me, like, being a host is just making your guests feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I like to offer and extend my hand out to people that I know for a fact will not ever want my hand. You know
Genius.
what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Now that you broke the fourth dimension right there.
La mendiga visita that overstays their welcome.
There's an expression.
A ver.
¿Qué dice?
¿Qué dice? Ay,
dude. Oh my God.
A ver, mija, ¿qué dice?
La basura y la visita después de 3 días huele feo.
Did you read that right now?
Yeah, because I typed it down.
Oh shit, you had that shit typed down.
I had that shit typed out. Can I show my notes?
Yeah. No. Wait, say that again. I was too distracted by the fact that you already had that typed down.
I said that la basura y la visita después de 3 días huele feo.
Oh,
That's crazy. Okay.
I'm not saying I live by that. I'm just saying that's an expression.
No, but that's facts.
You think so?
But I think it's diferente.
You think it depends on what visita?
I think it depends. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it depends on what visita. Because for example, let's say in like an alternate universe where everything's perfect, we're able to afford a house.
Okay.
And you guys have your own house and I have my own house.
Yeah.
Let's say you guys have your house here and I have my house in Texas, which obviously is going to be 5 times bigger than yours, but for the same price. No. And let's say I'm traveling here to California.
Okay.
And I stay with you guys. I stay for 3 days.
Yeah.
Pasa something and I have to stay for an extra week. I personally don't feel, because of the relationship that we have,
That would be fine.
it's fine.
Right.
You know, but I think si es una persona where te cae bien, but I think once you start living with someone, quote unquote, yeah, es diferente.
It's a whole different.
It's
Now
when it
expectations start coming like, hey, dude, you're here for a fucking week without paying rent. Tira la basura, cabrón. You know what I mean? Like little things like that. Yeah.
And so it starts to become, like you said, an expectation as well. Because it feels nice cuando te tratan like that. But that's very special treatment that you have because you're a special person because you're here for a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
When people start overstepping that, they get a little too comfortable, which is nice. I find that if people get comfortable being in my home, it's because I'm treating them well.
Yeah.
But that's when you have to, look within yourself, brother, and find Jesus and be like, these people are really nice and they've treated me so nice, but I should probably give them their fucking life back.
Yeah. I see that's a whole different like mindfulness thing, right?
Yeah.
We have had visita in the past where this visita overstayed their welcome, honestly, for weeks. Okay. Off cameras, I just told them who, when,
Where?
why,
How?
and yes,
Turkey eggs.
it doesn't matter what situation. We are talking about overstaying your welcome.
Yeah,
That's what
no.
I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
And look, here's another thing we have to talk about, and we have to get the cat out of the fridge, as they say.
Of course.
Right?
It's exactly how it
Yeah,
goes.
or else we're gonna spill the lentils,
Yes, sir.
as what they say.
As what the kids say, right?
We're also Mexican American, and so we have two different cultures clashing at times.
Yeah.
And so to some people who grew up in Mexico their whole lives and grew up only in the culture in Mexico might hear some of my thoughts or opinions on certain things.
Right, y van a decir, "Qué mamones."
Exactly. As far as like la mendiga visita, overstaying their welcome, where I'm like, bro, by me, honestly, like si tengo visita for 3 days, no hay pedo, dude. Honestly, I like to have visita as long as it's not la mendiga visita.
Yeah.
Pero
There's,
si es
there's a
visita,
difference. There's a
yeah,
difference.
yeah, you know?
Because we just recently, I mean, I won't mention names and anything, but we just recently had a visita. And that's a visita. Like, honestly, si esa persona se hubiera quedado like 2 semanas más, 3 semanas más,
No problem.
absolutely no problem.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's just one person, so that helps. I need to complete 120 steps. Give me a moment. No, like, es una persona, it's very different. Pero de todos modos, like, there's certain visita where you're happy to take them. And I think it depends on the relationship. This particular visita is almost like a sister to my mother.
Right. And honestly, she's like an aunt to us.
Because she is.
That's exactly why I
Wow,
said
that's
her.
crazy.
No, yeah, exactly. Pero okay, enough of that bullshit, you guys. Now it's time to talk about the moments before we close off the episode. Now it's time to talk about the moments where we have been la mendiga visita, where we have overstayed our welcome.
Oh, man.
When I was a kid, I remember my mom me llevaba and I would like sleep over a cousin's house. And
Yeah,
I felt
that's
like
what I
I
was
overstayed
thinking.
my welcome, but now it was out of my control. Like,
Yeah, pues
the
sí.
fuck am I gonna do?
I
You
gotta
know?
ask all my tias.
Dude,
No,
call right now.
for real. All of them right now,
Right now,
fucking
call 'em.
commenting
Conference
as
call.
Yeah.
All your tías commenting. Hazte mensaje.
Hazte pendeja y SMS que no me dieron renta.
No, because
Yeah.
I think the only time that I've stayed over for long periods of time was when I was younger.
Yeah. That's what I think
Same
too.
thing.
And there you
Isn't that
go.
crazy?
That leads to my point. Us, no, we are not la mendiga visita. You, on the other hand, have a lot of time to reflect after this. After this episode, you have a lot of
But
things to start thinking about.
But here's the thing.
What?
I think that maybe this has happened to us.
What?
Have you ever been, you're not la mendiga visita because you don't overstay your welcome.
Mm-hmm.
But have you stayed in a place that even if it was in a short amount of time, you just didn't feel comfortable? Ya te querías ir.
Oh, all the time.
All the fucking time,
All the
right?
time. Growing up, I didn't have much say as to where my parents would take me,
Right.
or what visita they were gonna go visit.
Right.
A lot of visita that I remember they would visit were mendiga visitas, and I'm like, why are you going back? Si no les cae, ¿por qué regresan? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as an adult, I've always lived with the idea that if I simply don't like the vibe that a family member brings to the fucking function,
Right.
then
if the aura's not there.
exactly, if the aura's not fucking there, then then I'm keeping this aura at home, or I'm going somewhere else. You know,
Yeah.
I'm going to a different function. And so recently, my mom kind of did something. She did a thing.
Oh.
Ooh.
What is that meme that's going around? Like, it's demure. It's
Oh,
simple.
yeah.
It's cute. Have you seen it?
Very
Yeah, yeah,
mindful,
yeah.
very cutesy.
Yeah. My mother did something very demure,
Mhm.
very mindful, very
So she did
cute.
something where my mom is like severely scared to drive herself long distance, and so sometimes
Fair.
she asked me if I can take her to certain places. So this one time she asked me to take her to a certain place. However, she didn't tell me like exactly where or how long. But I just kind of wanted to come through.
Mhm.
Now, I didn't realize that the place we were going to was a place that I have multiple times expressed my feelings towards how I feel visiting this place, visiting these certain people,
Mhm.
where we went. And then as soon as I started recognizing the place, I was immediately just like, this motherfucker, So yeah. That was something that triggered something inside of me, dude. It literally gaped my asshole open
Yeah.
because I hate to be in moments where I'm an adult now and I don't ever want to go back in situations that I never liked as a child.
Fair.
And so as an adult to be brought back to that place,
Mhm.
You almost feel helpless.
it makes me feel very little, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Very dainty as I should be.
Yeah, it really
demure.
comes. That 5'2" really comes through, huh?
Very demure. Yeah, like Joanna said.
very-
Yeah, no. It makes me feel 4'9".
No, I was gonna say that I've been in situations where like I go visit people or whatever it is, and it's very like there's certain things, very minimal things that make such a difference for me when I'm la mendiga visita.
Okay.
Like I remember one time I went to go visit someone, and this motherfucker did not have conditioner for your hair, and I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah.
So that's like weird. Like that's such a disruptance for me. I know it sounds like such a first world problem.
It
But
really
it-
fucking is, dude. Who'd you go visit?
Your mom. No, I went to go visit some of my friends in Portland,
Okay.
and then I took a shower. But I mean, it's a different shower. It's not my shower, right? But every time I have guests over, maybe it's the Latin thing because they're white, but maybe it's a Latin thing, right? Entre nosotros Latinos, like we're very hospitable and very cautious.
Yeah.
So if I know someone's coming, I make sure to have new soaps,
Yeah.
new shampoos. Aunque no lo toquen, right? At least it's there for them for the option. So that wasn't there, and I was like, okay, sick. My hair's gonna be all nasty and fucking gross
As usual. Yeah.
as usual. And then it was also like I went somewhere else and I had to take like the biggest shit, and I did. Thank God. Could not find the toilet paper anywhere.
Oh.
Oh, that pisses
And
me
that's
what'd you use? That's a story for another time.
Sorry for the Patreon. No, I eventually found it, but I'm like, I shouldn't be struggling
Yeah.
to find.
So were
the
you
toilet
looking for
paper.
the toilet paper with like
A
dirty ass?
Yeah, with a dirty ass.
This is where I demand a lawyer. I will not.
Have
answer
you guys
that question.
been listening to this stuff online that people are talking about, like washcloths.
That yes, people use that, don't they? But like como un estropajo.
Yeah.
Fucking gross.
What?
Oh my God, you are the exact thing that I try to avoid on social media. Yeah.
I don't get it.
A washcloth. So it's been this controversial topic online. Que people like Tom Segura, celebrities, comedians, people from like The View, Whoopi Goldberg, right? They talk about washcloths, and then
in the shower.
They talk down on people, saying that that's disgusting. Kind of like this brat over here said, "Okay, using a washcloth to shower is gross." I could have sworn that we use a washcloth to shower. Don't we use a washcloth?
Aren't you supposed to? Does
We use
everybody
a washcloth,
not
don't
use
we?
one? Yeah.
We use a washcloth religiously.
Like an estropajo,
I
right?
think we have.
Oh, an estropajo is different than a washcloth.
What's a
is
washcloth?
como una toallita. Just una toalla. Like the toalla.
Oh, like those square ones?
Yeah,
the
like
small ones?
like the ones we have in the restroom to dry your hands. I wouldn't use one because I feel like my body is so nasty.
Wait,
Washcloth is
hold
not-
on. This just in right now, Craig.
Did you fact check that?
Okay. All right, I'll pass on the message.
Okay.
Craig said, "Big fucking facts." Craig is
Craig, you
right over
fucking-
there
you fucking
next to
Craig.
Jesse, and Craig is getting a whiff of whatever scent is heading over there.
Bitch, you watch me shower, motherfucker. No. Yeah, I mean, if you want to use that, that's fine. I personally don't like using them because I think it's a smell issue. I think if you don't lay it out after you're done showering, you kind of put it as a little ball.
Huele a trapo.
Huele a trapo
'Cause it's
mojado.
fabric.
Yeah, because it's fabric. But if you just lay it out, like, you should have no issues. Personally, like I mentioned before, and I was really disrespected by Craig, I feel like I'll stank. I'm a stanky bitch.
Yeah, no, big facts.
The layer of dirt in my arms is
horrendous.
inches. Yes.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a little too serious.
You are nobody to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you see those elbows? Unless Chino can show us those elbows that are clean.
I saw somebody said that you should buy the TikTok turmeric soap for your colos.
First of all,
That's so
first
fucking
of all, tell me who they're getting blocked.
facts. Immediately.
It was your mom.
For real. All right. Anyways,
because for
Mendy,
me, I feel like for me, like my layer of dirt is so thick. I like using exfoliating gloves. That's what I have. Some gloves, they exfoliate, and I just fucking rip off the first layer of my skin.
But that's like essentially.
yeah, a
It's like
washcloth.
it's like the
it's just
next
not made
step.
out of. It's not made out of fabric. It's more made out of like plastic or like exfoliating stuff. But even then, when I'm done using those, I like to hang them.
That is savage of you. They have lives and families.
Too bad.
No,
Their purpose is to clean my ass.
Have you ever? Well, I'm glad you do it.
Yeah.
Have you ever had La Mendiga Visita come over and then you noticed that they were using all of your stuff?
Does that bother you guys? Like if somebody uses your like estropajo sponge or whatever you use.
You know, it's kind of
Does that
like
bother you guys?
it's kind of like
I don't think I would use someone else's. I'll bring my own.
You know how I feel.
But
about
if somebody uses yours, like let's say I tell you like, oh, I use your gloves.
Oh, well, if it's you, I wouldn't mind. See, that's the
it?
thing.
No,
you,
you
I wouldn't
know how
mind.
I see it.
If it's your crusty ass, I would mind.
It's kind of like, first of all, bitch.
I was like, he's getting right.
First of all, if there's anyone who should fucking not want anyone to touch their shit, it's yours to mine.
You are no one to
I mean,
say.
what do you
Oh
have
my
to say? What do you have to say it?
Cheetos.
Say it. Everyone right now in the live polls. Come on. Everyone in the
You
chat
want me to
right
say
now.
it?
Go ahead, say it.
You want me
Say
to tell them?
it. Tell them.
Dude, I've seen Cheeto when he showers, he gets the estropajo. So we have like the same. Have you seen it? It's like
Yeah.
the exfoliant gloves that you have, but
Yeah,
it's a flatter
'Cause
Okay.
toallita, right?
Yeah, we have one shower, and
Right.
I have one side, they have the other side. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and so Cheeto sometimes me enseña and he'll like rub all the soap and he'll lather it up and then he'll like scrub his body. Me enseña the toalla of the thing and it's full of mugre.
Of course.
Like
I'm
dirt comes
I'm
off.
a dirty boy.
And like the
Mugroso.
water's like all brown too.
Your spray tan's coming
I
off.
don't know, dude. That has not happened
Now
to
listen.
me.
Now listen to me. Look.
It's a spray tan, dude. It's a spray
Dude,
tan.
the colors they're shedding.
People are gonna think I stink, dude. Watch someone like
No,
meet me
you
outside
don't.
and be like, "This motherfucker stinks."
Like, they're right.
No. Here's the thing.
You don't stink. You just dirty.
Here's the yeah, exactly. Here's the thing. I'm always
We don't
sweating.
stink, Squidward. No, what is it?
We're not ugly.
We're not ugly,
We just stink.
Here's the thing. I'm a big guy, and I have a big back.
And you take a lot of real estate up, too.
And what?
You take up a lot of real estate.
That is so fucking rude. Holy shit, dude. God damn. That is the rudest thing someone has told me in 2024.
And the year's not over, baby. The year's not over.
No, here's the thing. I sweat a lot. Like I am on the daily.
What?
I'm well, maybe not.
I know.
Oh, okay. I know. I know you can barely tell.
Who does he think he is?
No, I'm just very moist all the time. Like I'm a very, I get
You're a
very
moist
moist.
boy,
I'm a
yeah.
moist boy. And so, I'm out and about working, working the corner. And so,
Yeah.
for sure, dude, I get home and I'm fucking mugroso, dude. Of course.
Yeah.
Moving on. Our topic of today was La Mendiga Visita. But of course, it turned into a Cheeto slanter. And so,
Cheeto roast.
As always.
Let's get this roast cooking. I'm never going to get tired of that.
But anyways, my friends, we're going to close down today's episode. But of course, before we do, we got to give a shout out.
All right, so I want to give a quick shout out to Karen.
Oh.
Her username is Karen with 3 N's.
Oh, right.
It's sassy.
Oh, Karen.
Like,
Karen.
when you ask, like, what's your name? Karen.
¿Cómo?
Ya lo dije.
Yeah, so I want to give a quick shout out. She added me on her close friends, so I love her. I feel like we're
so you
besties.
guys are pretty much besties already.
Yes, and she's so funny. And I know that she has a beautiful dog. So I just want to show you guys.
Can we see the dog?
Look at that. And then she said, like, dogs tend to adopt the same personality traits as their owners. And you can see the dog watching us. So shout out to you and your doggy.
Yay. First of all, this channel, we stand for animals. We hate people. We hate you. But all animals, we love. This is a PETA-approved channel. This is PETA-approved.
Yeah.
No, that's
Exactly.
right.
We got the bunny stab.
This is a vegan podcast.
Huge.
Cruelty-free.
Shout out
Huge.
to Karen.
Yay.
Huge.
Alabio.
Alabao.
Alabin. Bomba.
Karen.
Karen. Ra, ra, ra. Bring it back. Throw it to me.